Hey y'all, so this is probably the last video of 2016. I know I did get a request to do an Alex for the Looking Glass eyeshadow palette. Kind of, just play around with it. Remember, I just got into makeup about 5 to 6 weeks ago. Just doing my face for the camera for broadcasting, so that is, I'm very, very new to this still. I can do that. I also did order the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. It was $32.43, free shipping after taxes. So that's if you live in Texas, I suppose, because I don't know, state tax varies. And also, I did want to show you what I do use for my face, more or less, before we actually get into like the heart of this video. So I do use the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. It is a CC cream. It is full coverage. I want full coverage. Obviously, I have acne, so if you've seen my Jeffree Star video and stuff, you basically know, like, how you can see, like, the discoloration, more or less. I have acne also here because I shave my beard and stuff, but I do have redness and bumps. Texture, it's okay. It blends in on camera. You can see in the Jeffree Star video. So I use this one. It's about, like, $40-ish after taxes. And I do use both rich and tan. Tan comes off a little white. I look like Dracula afterwards. It's very different than the liquid, which is a little bit off-putting. And then I do use rich, and sometimes it can look a little muddy, but I kind of use this to, like, contour. And then, like, I put the Hoola bronzer over it. But I did get another thing of tan for $5.41 at Ulta. And then I did buy the Dermalogica Phyto Replenish Oil. I use this one as a primer and to save my dry skin. Because, again, if you have acne, sometimes your skin is a little dry and you do kind of have to exfoliate. But it's very hard to exfoliate if you have acne because, that can spread things around. So this kind of helps, keep that away, because I guess my exfoliation comes when I shave, but even then, that's a little weird. I also do use Jeffree Star's Velour Lip Scrubs as that, but I got it because I liked it. After a bit, I've been using a sample that I was given at at Ulta. And also, to wash your brushes, this is very good. I've been using this as a face wash. It works to an extent. Obviously, like, these are very, like, intense, I use my Mario Badescu drying lotion that you spot on, but the Clinique for Men charcoal face wash, it is a really good brush cleanser. I wash my Real Technique sponge, every time I'm going to use it. So I go in with the Mario Badescu Acne Facial Wash, wash it off, you can see the foundation come out. I use this one, even on my brushes, every little trace comes out, and if I want to get extra clean, I use the Garnier Whole Blends, I think it's green tea and apple shampoo. It's from, again, their whole, like, natural blends collection. So I use that as well if I really want to get it extra, extra clean. And also, one thing that I've been liking as a little, like, I guess, combination is, obviously, if you know me, I only use E.L.F on my lips. I'm very, very picky on what I use on my lips. I've been through every single, like, chapstick ever. There has been other organic brands that have come out. I know I wanted to try Juice Beauty. There's one like a Gorilla or something, and I saw, like, 2 new ones that have come out. I haven't gotten around to trying them because, again, I'm very picky. EOS works. I know people say it's, like, very, like, crumbly or, like, gritty feeling. Again, that is it pushing out the dead skin. You have to exfoliate. Eventually, you can work up with a toothbrush. That's what I do in the shower. Your lips will love you. But one thing that I have been loving, and I've not liked things like this over, like, a lip topper. It is the Jouer lip topper in Frostbite. I saw this in Patrick Star Snapchat as well. One of the highlighters that I'm going to show in here. It is amazing. It doesn't look like much in here, but when you swatch it, if you follow me on Twitter, I know I tweeted Jeffree Star of it, and you can use Patrick's P-Star code for 15% off. That's the only reason I got it. I got 2, one for my mom. But most of the times when I put, like, something over that lip balm, it tends to collect, it tends to dry on the corners, and it looks a little bit gross. That one, it's amazing. I haven't had that problem yet. Of course, I know maybe if you layer so much, you can. But I haven't had that problem. It is amazing. I love it. And I'm just like, I want it all because it's a very, very pretty color. I love glitter. That's amazing. Now, it's 5 minutes of me ranting into random things, but I just want to throw that in there. Now, today what I'm going to talk about, also another thing I saw on Patrick Starr's Snapchat, and one thing that I have been seeing in the Christmas holidays. Now, how I normally apply highlighter, I feel like cream highlighter is it's a weird thing, Creams over powder seem like it would drag or something like that. So I use this old ass brush. I mean, you can tell it's dated. I think my grandma had it, and then she gave it to my mom, and now my mom gave it to me, so I guess it's like an heirloom piece. But I did wash this with the charcoal wash from Clinique, because I noticed it was kind of dirty. I was like, when was the last time you washed this? And my mom was like, oh, you don't have to wash it. And I was like, So when I washed it, I was washing it like my grandma's been dead since like 2011, so you know it's been a while that grandma has been using this brush, and then she gave it to mama. And my mom's like 60, like close to 60 almost, and then like hi, I'm 19, so this is it's a the titties are coming out today. So I don't know. I use this. It leaves you so smooth. It is amazing. I think she said it was like camel hair or something, but I'm like, ooh, okay, I don't know. That was a different time back then. Now we're like, PETA's gonna strike at me, but it leaves it so smooth. So I do use like one side of it. I think this is the side that I use for like the powder foundation from It Cosmetics, and then this like cleaner side. I don't think it's gonna pick up the sparkles. Okay, there we go. That I've been using that E.L.F highlighter. Now, this E.L.F highlighter has been very tricky. I saw it in Jeffree Star's video. I think he did the $4 versus $95 highlighter. I rewatched it again, and he said he found it at the drugstore. Let me tell you, I went to Ulta, I went to Sephora, I went to Target, I went to Walmart, I went to H-E-B. If you're in Texas, you know what that is. That's like a Kroger's. If you're in Florida, I don't know what else to compare it to in other states around the country, but I could not find it. Now, one little thing, I don't know if any of you know about Macy's and Backstage. Macy's Backstage is like the Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx part of Macy's, where it's inside of Macy's. I know if you live here in San Antonio, we're getting one in like an outlet strip, and that's basically like all the stuff that doesn't sell that Macy's would like, I guess, normally sell to Ross, Marshalls, and TJ Maxx. They're kind of like selling for a discounted price. Hey, I got 2 full-size Kim Kardashian perfume sets for $20. I loved it. So, again, getting into this, I went to a lot of stores. I went to, like, every Walmart, every Target, every H-E-B, again, if you're in Texas, you know what that is. I could not find it. He did say drugstore. I didn't try CVS or Walgreens, but knowing how big the E.L.F selection was at my Target, and at, I think 2 of the Walmarts, like, kind of close to me, not really, I was like, I'm not finding it. And of course, Ulta, I was like, okay, like, I don't really see E.L.F here, so I was like, worth a try. And I had also seen the other brand, Makeup Revolution, there. Makeup Revolution is an Ulta-only brand. I think for Christmas they had so many blush palettes and I think contour palettes. I could be wrong. I know my mom bought a blush palette because she really wanted a blush, and she did buy an It Cosmetics blush. And let me tell you, the Makeup Revolution one, I saw this, and they have bronzers. I don't like the sparkly bronzer because one of the E.L.F bronzers is like, it looks like mud on me. Like, it's more like an all-over glitter, but you'd have to be very careful with that. Now, that is $6. It came out to, I believe, $6.50. So, again, that is Texas tax. So, if you're in Texas, you're looking at about $6.50 because that is a tax of 8.25. So, $6 more or less, give and take. Let's say $7 at the most with tax. I don't know where you live. Again, tax varies by state. Some states don't have tax. And again, only at Ulta, $6. There is 3 shades. I have the shade Radiant Light, and I think ever since Patrick Star swatched it, like, everybody went for it. And again, there's Radiant Lights, there is Peach Lights. Looks like it could work on my skin because I am like of a tanner skin tone, but then again, I'm thinking, okay, I get like a little bit white after I put on my makeup. And then they have Golden Lights. Now, Golden Lights on the screen here looks a little like white, so I don't know. But again, all $6, only at Ulta. As far as I know, they're like not in stock at any of the stores that I've been to. Again, I went to like, I think 5 Ultas today with my friend because she was looking for an eyeshadow palette. And that one was, you know, it's affordable because I was looking for highlighters. I went through Jeffree Star's favorite drugstore highlighters. I went through Laura Lee. And I had seen the E.L.F one, and I saw this one on Patrick Star's Snapchat. And then when I saw the price, I was like, okay, it's worth it. It was the last one in store. Again, their bronzers look like a highlight because they have a shimmer to them. I'm not into shimmery bronzer. My face is oily, and then I use a facial oil. And, you know, like, I don't set my face because I know, like, it'll come through and, like, set it for me. Now, this E.L.F highlighter. I found this one again, Macy's Backstage. Jeffree Star said he found in drugstores. I haven't tried CVS and Walgreens. That may be a place you want to go. I don't know what other things they have, like Rite Aid or wherever you are. Wherever they sell E.L.F, you can try there because they sell E.L.F at Macy's Backstage. And there's only 2 of these. And I went with my friend Celeste, if you've seen her here on my channel, I think. And we found these. This is one of 3 shades. I thought there was only 2. This one is called, I believe, Pink Diamonds, because there's only 3 here. And Jeffree Star did review Moonlight Pearls, and there is the 3rd shade called Blush Gems. So Blush Gems, Moonlight Pearls, and this is pink diamonds. This is like the rose gold color. It's very nice. It is a dome, and I know in the video when he was doing like that, it was like, it really wasn't coming out. So again, these are $4 in the E.L.F. website. Again, you can shop through Ebates. If I remember, I'll leave like my link down below. But you get cash back. Again, none of this is sponsored. I'm telling you like the fucking struggle that I went through to find this highlighter. Now, $4 on the E.L.F. website. $3, and this is what was confusing to me specifically. Because I feel like some people are finding this in stores, some people are not. I don't know if they're like only select stores, only select, you know, areas that I guess highlighters are more popular. I don't know. Now, it is $3 on Ulta. 2 colors. This was why I assume there's only 2 colors, but on the E.L.F. website there's 3. Now, they only sell blush gems and moonlight pearls. So like the gold, and I'm assuming like a brownie color. I don't really know. So they don't have this pink diamonds on Ulta.com. Again, it says online only. It's $3 there. Of course, you know, with shipping and stuff, it's gonna be like, I don't know. There's a ship to store option, anyways. Walmart. Again, I told you I went looking for this at Walmart. They have everything but this. That's why I was like, can't find it. $7.43 with free shipping. I mean, knowing me, if I know it's out there for $4, I'm gonna look for it. Unless I got so exhausted and so desperate, then, you know, maybe. Again, my face is naturally oily, but you know, I like to like get on the highlighter craze. And of course, it is a little cheaper than even Jeffree Star Skin Frost. Of course, it's a huge pan, and it's obviously well worth your money. But for me, I was like, I just want a little something, something, you know? I don't want to be too intense right now. Now, again, I told y'all I went to Target. I couldn't find it. Again, it's on their website, and it's telling me that it's in my store, but I mean, I've been to my store 3 times, again, checking like the whole damn E.L.F. section by section. And I even asked some girls that were in the aisle too, like, hey, can you help me find this? And we couldn't find it, and it's very obvious packaging. Like, it's like in a weird, like, box thing, so you can't miss it. It looks like a huge eyeshadow, really. So again, they have moonlight pearls, they have blush gems, and they do have pink diamonds. Now, they're telling me, like, oh my god, like, you know, there's only, like, so little left of all of them, but I didn't see them there. So it's $2.99, so, you know, it's, like, a penny cheaper than Ulta. So if you buy stuff on Target, I mean, you can add that to your cart, like they say. Now, I did find it on Amazon. They have 1 for $8.26 and 3 for $16.29. That is way too overpriced. Again, if you're really desperate, I guess you can buy it there, but that's where I was telling y'all. And I had to like Google search just like E.L.F. baked highlighter. And obviously the most expensive really is, I think, Amazon. And the most cheapest one and most cost effective for you, which basically means more for your money, so to speak, would probably be Target by like a penny, you know. But I'm like, if you're buying other stuff from Target, just throw it in there and, you know, like get into your limited free shipping of anything like that. But again, if you're too desperate, go through the E.L.F. website or go to Ulta or Target.com and you're basically going to find it there. So again, $4 for this one, and this is $6. This $6 is 0.26 ounces. And let's see how much is in this little E.L.F. thing on their website that it says. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at here, I have my laptop because I really wanted to tell y'all like what you're basically paying for. And it is not telling me how much is in here. So that is something. That is something. So this is the E.L.F. website. It just shows details, you know. Create a radiant glow. Okay, so it has vitamin E, jojoba, sunflower, apricot, and grape to nourish and hydrate the skin. This long-lasting, baked, shimmering color can be applied wet for a vibrant effect or dry for sheer pigmentation. I will say I only used it dry because I'm like wet. I'm like, again, like I feel like creams or like putting water over a powder would be like weird. So, okay, it's not telling me anything on here. So, okay, 0.21 ounces. They're both 0.21 ounces. So, 0.26 ounces for Makeup Revolution, $6. 0.21 ounces for E.L.F., $4, $2.99 Target, and $3 at Ulta.com. So, the most cost-effective, get it Target online. They have 3 colors. Again, this is Pink Diamonds. This is Radiant Lights. This one looks a little bit whiter. This one looks like more like peachy, more or less. So, $6 for $2.99. Now, I haven't used this one. I have used this one. Again, I usually apply it with this brush. But I want to do finger swatches on this hand, and then I want to do brush swatches on this hand, so you more or less, you know, I guess, get an idea of what you're looking at. Now, when Patrick starts swatch these, they look very pigmented. Again, it can always depend with oils on your fingers and oils, you know, that are like, I guess, residue on your brushes. But most of the time, you're really going to be applying a highlighter with a brush. So, you know, a finger swatch is nice, but it can be misleading, so to speak. So, I know with the dome, people are saying you gotta scrape it off because it is baked, but I was just like, I feel like that's a little wasteful, so I just kept going at it, and I was just like, well, you know, it's nice, it's subtle, but it's there, and I think it really does work. Right now my face is just shiny because I have aloe vera, but more or less this is what it looks like on, you know, like highlighter, so to speak. But again, I've never used this one. This is $6 Makeup Revolution, only at Ulta. This one you can find anywhere, but, you know, Ulta, Target, and the E.L.F website are the most cost-effective places to find it. Now, it did look more like the moon. You can tell, like, I've used it. I've been using this one. I really do like it. So, again, we're just going to go over it on my index finger. This is what it looks like. So, I think this is more or less for, like, my skin tone. Again, so, here we go. This is the E.L.F one. And we can see more or less there. Again, it is called Pink Diamonds. I know this lighting is horrible, but bear with me. But you can kind of see it there. It's very, very pretty. And it's also very subtle, but it will pick up in the light. Especially if you use, like, your bronzer and stuff and, like, you kind of, like, melt it in there. It is very pretty. I'm just going to get a little bit more, so hopefully we can get a little bit more pigmentation. And I don't know, it spreads out very good. Again, it's sticking to my finger, I think, because, like, you know, again, oils on your finger. But you can see it is very much catching the light there. And again, like, on the face, it's just really nice. And I usually, like, put it on the tip of my nose and here, you know, I try to do what everyone else does. So, I don't know, it's really good. And it blends out really nice. And what I do like about this one is that it has little glitters in it. And sometimes I like to dust it all over the face. So, again, that is do the brush thing. Now, what do I do with the brush? I just, you know, where's the... I just go like that for a couple minutes. And like Jeffree Star said, the dome shape was kind of fun because you can kind of just go all over it. And again, let me show you. It picks up like a pretty decent amount of product on there. And now we are just going to do the brush swatch. This brush is really soft, honestly. So let's just get it. And as you can see there, obviously, again, finger very intense because you have oils on your finger. Usually in the brush, you can, like, almost see it there. But it is on the face so nice. And because, like, I, like, mattify my face with powder, it just looks so, like, oh, it's amazing, honestly. I know you're like, I can't see anything. But honestly, on the face, it is very, very pretty. Again, top one was the finger and the bottom one was the powder. So obviously, again, finger, very bright. This one seems subtle. But the more you can work it in there, it is, it's very pretty. Like, it's just, it's nice. So, now, this is also going to be a first impressions on this one. Makeup Revolution London. This is baked also. Again, is it going to be, like, tough or something? I don't know, but let's actually just clean this brush a little. And there we go. You're wondering what I'm doing? I'm, like, wiping it on my knee because I like, you know, like a little shimmer. So, again, $6. Now, I'm going to go in with a different finger this time. Let's go in with my pinky, because that one doesn't have really any residue on there. And now, again, they all have, like, this weird, like, texture to them. I, like, never want to, like, mess this up, so. It feels very soft. Feels a bit softer than that one. This one seems a little, like, dusty, so to speak. And let's just... I really didn't think this through. I should have done it on this finger for this hand, so... I mean, we're just going to play with it. So, there we go. This one seems a little bit more pigmented than that finger swatch of the E.L.F one all the way up here. Again, if you want to see, this one seems a little bit more pigmented. It does look a little white for me. And also in person, it does seem like it can be a little ashy looking. But again, because my powder is more whiter than usual, I'm not that afraid about it. But again, you can see it does pick up very nice. Of course, this one seems more like of a sheer shine and just, I'd say a little bit more natural. But again, I haven't tried this one on my face, you know, layered upon other powders. This is like a first impression, but I really do like this one. $6, very inexpensive, you know, like the Physics Formula one was like 13 and stuff, you know. Highlighters are a little pricey, but this one's pretty good for $6. I love it, honestly, the way it's looking right there. It looks really pretty. Again, these ones are like, when they hit the light at the right angle, as you can see the E.L.F swatch at the top, the finger swatch here, that looks really pretty, and like, they're just amazing. So I know this is like the worst swatching, and I'm probably gonna get comments like, you don't know how to swatch, you're not a fucking beauty girl. But let's see how this picks up on the brush. So that's more or less, you can see it there on the brush. So I feel like this one picked up more. It's very nice. It looks like I have an ashy wrist. Not gonna lie. You can see, not completely. I really don't know. Like, you can see it there, like, you know, where it looks a little white casted. Again, it looks a little ashy. Again, these are the worst swatches in the world, but, I mean, we're working here. We're working with something that we have. Again, you can see these two fingers. E.L.F. And this is Makeup Revolution, so that's for what it's worth. Again, I think they're both pretty good. I like the E.L.F. one. Obviously, I've been using it and I haven't used it on my face. And it is very, very pretty, like, when it catches the light. This one, I don't think the finger swatch catches the light completely. It looks like a harsh line. But I think with the brush, like, here, it looks a little harsh, but it is catching, like, a very, 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 very nice, like, they both have, like, little glitter in them, and I like that. Personally, for me, I feel like for my skin tone, the E.L.F. one is looking good, but again, I have not tried this one over, like, my, you know, my regular face that I use, like, all my powders on, but I think, more or less, you can see the Makeup Revolution one. Is it good for my skin tone? If you know your foundation's like a little bit lighter and stuff, and obviously, you know, if you do use blush, then maybe you can blend it in. But I think right now I'm really liking the E.L.F. highlighter. Again, that is $2.99 on Target.com, the most cost-effective one. So go there, and if I do remember my little Ebates thing, you can go there. So here's E.L.F. Like, it just has the most, like, little pretty thing. This one is a little bit harsher and heavier, more pigmented, but that's good. We do like pigment in our highlighters, and that could mean it could last longer on the face too. And I do like powder highlighters. Again, I just feel like powder is just good for someone with oily skin. If you do have troubled skin and you do have texture, I know when I used it today, because these are so big, like acne bumps, it kind of fires back on you. Again, that's why I'm saying if you have acne and you have texture, it's a little, you can live that, but in the wrong angles and stuff, it kind of makes it more exaggerated. And that's one thing that's like, you know, you really can't do anything about it. You just gotta wait until your pimple's gone. But I do want to try this one again. It is going to be New Year's, but at the same time, like, let's use my tried and trusted. But I can try this one out tomorrow for New Year's, and we can see how it works over, like, my texture and my bumps, because they're still going to be there. And I can, like, check in with you in another video, more or less, and say, like, oh, you know, like, this is how it worked, and whatever. But I think for $6, this is good. I know this sold out, but it looks very pigmented. And honestly, if you can pick this up, if you can find it in store, get it. I don't think you're not gonna, like, not like it. Unless, of course, if you have a deeper skin tone, then maybe you may be like, okay, this is way too ashy. And again, looking at them online is very hard to tell because, again, like I said, some of them look like very, like, whiter than usual. Like, this one kind of more or less look like not the color that it looks like here in person, because I'm like, this one seems more like a, like, there's a little bit of a nude to it. And online, it looks like a little bit, like, bony, if that makes any sense. And the peach light looks just a little bit darker, which I'm assuming the peach lights may be the best for me. My specific skin tone, like, it would be as close to the Pink Diamonds E.L.F. one that I would like or prefer. And then the golden lights, that could be very misleading because it can look like, you know, the gold one from E.L.F. that Jeffree Star reviewed. But online, it looks like paper, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know. But again, I like it. And then again, like, just rubbing it in all over, like, the little glitter and, like, sparkle that it leaves, it's, like, very, very, very nice. Again, but I think, again, it comes down to preference. Preferably, I'm liking E.L.F. just because I've been using it, and again, it's very cheap. But it is hard to find. It keeps saying it's in store, but again, I've been to a lot of stores and have not seen it. Now, Makeup Revolution, I think ever since Patrick Star, like, put it on Snapchat, and again, it is kind of new and everyone's picking it up because it is a very, you know, affordable highlighter, and it's a pretty decent size amount. And obviously, you're not going to go through highlighters, I guess, as much as you go through a powder. I think these will last you a pretty good time. I mean, this one, like, I feel like I'm never going to really put a dent in it because I just, like, barely put it on. Because, again, I don't want to emphasize, like, my bumps, but at the same time, I do want to have that, like, glow, so to speak. So, again, if you do have acne and stuff, I would say use it sparingly because you don't want to emphasize your acne. Because, again, at the right angles, it can be like, oh, wow, you know, nice highlight. But at the wrong angle, so to speak, like, it's gonna be a little bit more exaggerated. Again, if you have pores, you know, but if that doesn't bother you, then go ahead. You know, with me, I was just like, I like it. But again, sometimes I was a little self-conscious by saying, you know, highlighter on top of it is like a little, it's too much. But again, if you want to do the tip of your nose, the bridge of your nose, and your cupid's bow, and you just put like a little dab here on your chin, that's cute. But again, here, if you have smoother, like, you know, trouble-free skin, then, you know, it's going to be perfect for you. But again, if you have acne-ridden skin, we're at a very, like, it's not that cute, but it's cute, you know, look, but $6 only at Ulta. $2.99 Target.com. Pick it up there if you can't find it in the store. And again, I like it. And like, you know, the little like glittery residue sometimes, I just like, you know, like just dust my face with it because I just like that sparkly glow with it. And again, you can go online, you can go and look at your stores. I don't know if they're going to have them in the stores, but it is a very, very good highlighter thing. So, you know, down to the wire, up to you in preference, up to you how much you want to spend on your highlighter. If you want to spend $2.99 to $4, then you have 3 places to go: Target, Ulta, or E.L.F's website. And again, this one you can get online at Ulta.com, or you can go in stores at Ulta, because this is, again, only at Ulta. Makeup Revolution by London, something like that. So that is it. And the final verdict, I think right now I'm preferring the E.L.F. highlighter. I will try this one out tomorrow just to see how like stark white it is and how pigmented and how it'll last, because I know this E.L.F. one lasts on my face. Again, I'll try to tell you all that in a new video, or if not, I'll wear it in a video and we'll see like if you can pick it up on camera or not. Because I do know the E.L.F. one is like pretty nice and it picks up on Snapchat too, and I'm just like, oh wow, it looks cute. So I think, again, how much you feel like you want to spend on something and how much you feel like you can afford at the time, because I know me, I was just like, spending so much on a highlighter seems a little like, I don't know, for me, I was like, not really. You know, but I do think these are very good highlighters if you really want to start going to a highlighter, but you don't want to spend that crazy amount of money on like a very crazy highlighter like Jeffree Star Skin Frost, or a very like soft highlighter that could be like $12-13 from Physicians Formula. Like this is just right in the middle. It's, I think, a very good coverage. It's crazy, but it's not too crazy. It's soft, it's pigmented, it's very well worth it, and it's kind of long lasting, really, from what I'm getting here. But again, it all will come down to you and what you like. But these are really good for $6 and $4, and you can find both for approximately like $12 after tax, Texas. I mean, you can't go wrong. That's like 2 for 1, and like you get a pretty good amount in here, and I think it's gonna last you a while. So it's cool. The only thing, again, this one is hard to find in stores since it's like everywhere supposedly, but it's like bitch rare. But this one I know is gonna be hard to find only because it is probably gonna be like the new thing now. But that's what it is. So anywho, I want to say hi to Ram Malik. Stay safe and God bless, and Happy New Year's if this video uploads on time. And I don't know, I'm really excited. So there are 2 like eyeshadow looks that I want to try with the Graveyard Girl palette. I'll show the Looking Glass one that was requested. And also, if this video does not go up in time, just know that the giveaway has either passed or it's on for a couple of hours. But again, if it's already, you know, like, I should say January the 2nd, then unfortunately you missed the giveaway. But I could have another giveaway anytime soon, and I'm very, very, very grateful for 142 subscribers. I think that's how much I have right now, and I know it may not seem like much or whatever, but to me that means a lot. I don't know why, like I get kind of like emotional with those kinds of things, but I'm very, like, you know, I'm very proud of y'all. I feel like we're creating a little queen family, you know, like I'm JonBenet and y'all are my little pageant queens, so I don't know, I really like that. So it makes me happy when I saw, you know, some growth on my channel and some interest, and when people tell me that they like what I post and stuff like that. Like, it really makes my day, and y'all really make my day, because I just get so excited talking to y'all. I'm like, oh my god, like, they commented or you liked the video and stuff. Obviously, of course, sometimes I get like some negative comments or like a dislike. I'm like, y'all are so fake. But, you know, I mean, those are just like internet haters and stuff like that. I mean, I've been on the internet for like years. I know MySpace and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. I remember I got on it when it was new, and then I like got off, and now I, you know, I'm stable on it. And Snapchat, I barely got one, like I think almost 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. I don't know. It was like my senior year in high school and everybody had one. I was like, well, I guess I'll get one. But really, you guys, just thank you. I really like that at the end of 2016, 142 subscribers. I mean, honestly, it was a challenge to get 100, and when I hit 100, I'm like, oh my god, that's like, it was a milestone for me, and I know this video is so long, but it means a lot. And I really hope you guys can see that. And I know I promised giveaways in the past, and I keep promising fragrance reviews. But you know, when college starts and then when I'm on break, like I want to take a break, but at the same time, I'm like, I really want to get back to you. Also, again, I decided to do that little giveaway because I said I haven't done anything. I said it's what I can do right now, you know, in this winter break after a stressful time. And I don't know, just to all 142 of you, I just really love you guys so much. And I really hope you guys tell other people to subscribe or start watching, and I really hope you guys really embrace my makeup journey now. And just whatever, you know, whatever the hell I'm doing on this channel, and whatever I do and whatever I post and stuff. I know I haven't even done a mukbang or like a story time or an in bed with Pedro if you have been here for that long. And I don't know. And hopefully there is one concert that will happen. And hopefully there's many other release parties that I'm able to attend. Many other times I meet people, celebrities, and maybe hopefully I can see Carly Rae Jepsen again, 2017 or 2018. Oh my god, I miss her so much. She was literally the highlight of 2016 aside from Simply Rayne's release party and all these other little things that I had. But again, I really love you guys, and it makes me really excited, and I get a little bit emotional at the thought of like, wow, you know, like 142 people, like, I don't know, are watching me, and I know it means nothing, and that's why, like, y'all are like my subscribers, but you're not my subscribers. Y'all are like my little queens, and I love that. So, anywho, queens, I want to say hi to Rami Malek, stay safe and God bless. And again, have an amazing 2017. Oh my god, 2016 was rough on us. I was crying. But hopefully 2017 is amazing, and hopefully you guys are you get anything you want, and hopefully we're all just a little bit better off in 2017, because, Lord, 2016 Mama was hanging on edge right now, but, I don't know, so hopefully, again, this video goes up in time. If not, again, Happy New Year's. I'm so redundant, I'm so repetitive, I don't know how to end the video. Hi to Rami Malek, stay safe, and God bless, and let's be a little conservative here. But again, follow me on any other social media, and please subscribe and tell your friends and family to subscribe, because it would mean a lot. So, hi Rami Malek.